What's up, what's up? It's your boy Big Bootsie, man. Coming back hollering at y'all. I've been going through the Queen Flip comments and all that. We rolling heavy up there. My interview is like, what, 310,000. Big shout out to everybody showing love to the kid, you know, good responses. Shout out to the haters too, man. I love y'all, man. I love y'all even more, man, because y'all responsible for a lot of this shit, man. Y'all keep us alive, man. But yeah, I wanted to go through, you know, a few of these comments, especially about the one about what snitching is about. So, you know, I've been hearing, you know, I'm watching the comments and niggas saying, once you in the street, once you in the game, you already know what you signed up for. Let's don't get it twisted, man. I want somebody that can actually come and tell me or show me who made the rules of saying that once you are in the game, that you automatically, if you get shot up, nobody's supposed to say nothing to the police if they get shot up and robbed. You automatically supposed to go, you know, take that and keep it moving, or go handle your business. Me personally, where I come from, if a nigga did that to me, then yeah, I'm gonna go handle my business. But it ain't in the books. Where's the rule book? A lot of y'all youngsters be just talking from what you hear other people say. Because at the end of the day, everybody that get in the hustle game is not a killer. Everybody, you know, you got college niggas that want to hustle. That's why the snitch rate is up now. Because you got college niggas that get in the game and they ain't really no killers. And you know, the robbery game is definitely involved with the drug game, right? So my point is, everybody that get into the game doesn't consider themselves a killer. So what I'm saying to say is, when AZ got shot up, trust and believe, man. He had killers ready. We already was ready. We was there at the dude Kevin's house, waiting, like I said in my interview. And I'm only saying that to say is, at that time, he could have had anything done whenever, but he didn't even know who the other dudes was. Kevin was hiding. He ain't want to come around. That nigga was gone. And mind you, Kevin told on his own people. But at the end of the day, snitching, like I said, snitching is when 2 people or 3 people or maybe 5 or 10 people do a crime and get caught. They want to come home. And instead of them being a man and take their time, because they was the one out there fucking the girls, driving the cars, getting the money, having all the fun, they are the ones that should keep their mouth shut and don't tell. Now, if a nigga gonna rob somebody and, you know, set them up and sneak them and kill a bunch of other people in the house, before you rob that person, you should make sure they're a stand-up nigga. Because if you don't make sure they're a stand-up nigga, then you stupid. Because you don't know if they're gonna tell if they get caught, if you get caught or not, and if they survive. You don't know that. And just because somebody sell drugs doesn't mean that they have to be a killer and all that. Period. Point blank. And when I say AZ was a civilian, because at that point, when they snuck him, they snuck into the house, and they snuck into the house before he got there, waited for him to come, and they did disrespectful shit to the people in there, and it's like, that has nothing to do with drugs. That got something to do with greed that the other party wanted. They wanted the money, and even if it was drugs in there, they wanted the drugs too. But that don't mean because you sell drugs that you got to go out and accept somebody shooting you up. And the only reason why they even knew, the police knew Kevin's name, because when Abe was coming out on the stretcher, he had to tell his sister because he thought he was going to die. He didn't even think he was coming. He thought that was the end for him. So if he wouldn't have told his sister who it was, then guess what? That would have been, we wouldn't have known, nobody would have known nothing. Family, nothing. Nobody would have known anything. And them niggas would have got away with something that was senseless. And A used to look out for this Kevin clown. Bought him cars. He come home, he give him work to get on the block, put money in his pocket. Who does that then sneak a nigga? You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I want somebody to tell me where the rule book is that says when you start selling drugs and somebody rob you and shoot you up, that you're not supposed to report a crime, because that's what that is. It's reporting a crime. That's not snitching, because he didn't send nobody to jail. He had to testify to what happened to him and them ladies. Now, he didn't, if it's his choice if he didn't want to, and it's his choice if he want to handle it in the streets. But it's still his choice. But it's still, as I was saying, it's not snitching. It's not. The meaning of snitching is people doing a crime together and one person or 2 or 3 persons start telling so they can come home and send another nigga to jail. That's what snitching is. That's some coward shit. But I promise you and give you my word on this. AZ had plenty power to handle whatever's supposed to have been handled after that. He wasn't threatened to go to jail. He wasn't, the police are telling you going to jail if you don't tell us who shot you up or who shot them ladies up. So they couldn't. Snitching is when a person preventing themselves from going to jail. So, you know, that was one of the things in the comments. And, you know, y'all can keep the comments coming all day. Because one thing I'm going to always do, I'm going to get to you real and keep it official. I ain't got to make nothing up. Because that world that we lived in was a crazy time, a crazy era. And we was on go mode at any time. Any problems, we coming to see you. Easy. Coming to your block. Coming to wherever you at. Where we know you at. Ain't no secret. And yeah, a little skinny on me. I've been this size for a long time. This is just in my genes. But it wasn't nothing to play with though. Period. So, you know, those theories, if somebody could show me where they made the rule book about once you take on the selling drug game, then yeah, y'all, you can get back at me, man. We can have this discussion again. And then, you know, a few other comments came in, you know, about how some people were saying they don't believe my story because I sound like I probably was around it, but I really wasn't there. There's holes into it and all that. Well, you know, anyway, anybody know me, check my resume. And y'all probably need to read some of the comments of how people actually know I was there. I was really outside. And it's nothing to brag about and none of that. But like I always say in all my other interviews, I'm only bringing back the truth so I can spread the light for the youth moving forward. You know what I'm saying? We did a lot of shit. I got a lot of stories for y'all, and I'm coming back heavy with them. And I'm only giving these stories out so, you know, the youth that's out here right now can see what we used to do. And we risked our lives out there, man. You know, we raised our kids off risking our lives. I lost 3 years of my life going to jail. And my daughter was just born. Well, my middle daughter was just born. I come home, she's 3 years old, you know? And a lot of that stuff still didn't slow me down. And I was facing 60 years. And I knew a bunch of people I could have came and told them. I could have told the police on why they had me in custody. $500,000 bail. So, you know, but I know me. I'm not telling on nobody. Because that ain't the cloth that I come from. And that ain't how we was brought up. This new world, this new era, y'all really killing off our race by doing all this telling. I'd rather you just don't sell drugs. Figure out, go get a job. You know what's crazy? When I was locked up, I seen some of the most talented brothers inside in this prison. Some dudes used to make cards. And they draw the mean artwork, the artwork crazy on it. The artwork is just so beautiful. And it's like, damn, if you could do that in here, you should be getting some money outside doing that. Think about taking your craft to the next level. Another thing, it was a guy that was in there that do tattoos. For y'all young cats that don't know, the Walkmans had a motor in it. A little round motor, and they would take paper clips, unfold the paper clips, sharpen them, and put them on, connect the motor to a pencil, and connect that needle that they just made, and then get some ink snuck into the jail back then, and make a tattoo gun. If you crafty like that, you need to be doing that out on the street. And I'm only saying this to say is, you know, whatever my craft was, I should have been doing out on the street as well. But me, still, you know, vibrant. I want money. You know, this little time ain't nothing to me. I'm going back home and get me some motherfucking money. So I get back in the streets. I get home. And, you know, I'm walking around seeing what's going on before I even do anything. I'm moved down to North Carolina. And then I go back to New York, start seeing niggas getting money, cars riding through. I'm like, wow, yo, this shit crazy. I gotta go back down south, get my shit together, come back. I gotta get some money. So that temptation of me seeing other people getting money, chilling, having fun, and me, I'm up here broken in a motherfucker. Nah, I gotta get me some money. But always understand, once you take that on, there's consequences that come with that, man. It take the police one time to get you. I always say this, man. One time. And I knew that, but I knew I wasn't gonna be telling nobody. But I also know that when I stopped selling drugs is due to the fact of me seeing all these niggas getting money and they start perishing around me. Going to jail, getting 25, 30, 40 years, life. Something ain't right about this game no more. You know why? Because they own best friend, family member told on them and took them away from here. So I'm like, yo, it's too easy to go to jail now. It ain't like before you get caught snitching and you known as a snitcher. You think you gonna walk outside and walking through the streets of New York and use a dead man. That ain't happening no more. Snitching is accepted. So I'm just saying this to say, like, don't let the cars and the girls and the other niggas that have it do, you know, with the money blind you. Because guess what? At the end of the day, when they go to jail, all that money gone. The feds either taking it or you spending it to for your lawyer, you know, for your lawyer fees and all that. Just when you walk in the door, it's $25,000 for a conspiracy charge and better. For them to probably even want to talk to you, for a lawyer to want to talk to you. So understand, like, the shit is crazy. The game is definitely a wrap. If y'all don't figure this out, man, and don't figure it out soon, a lot of there ain't gonna be too many more black people around, man. Because y'all sending us to jail, that's another way of killing us. Knowing that you're gonna tell when you get out there and start selling drugs. Why do it? Because you're seeing everybody else do it. But the funny thing that kills me is when a lot of college cats, parents got money, but they choose to try to keep up with the Joneses and want to go and start selling drugs with the in crowd that's hustling, getting money. As soon as they get caught, everybody gone. Another thing that kills me, when niggas is not caught up in a police situation, they talk about another nigga. Oh, that nigga snitching, man. Be around that nigga. Man, fuck out of here. I don't fuck with niggas like that. I'm a stand-up nigga. I'm thorough. That same stand-up thorough nigga that be talking that talk, something happened to him, next thing you know, you hear about him telling. Not Johnny that was just talking all this gangster and fly shit 2-3 weeks ago. He in there telling on everybody? Wow. It's bugged out. But this game is crazy, man. But yeah, you know, I was just going through a few comments, man. Your boy Big Bootsie, I'm still here. Y'all want to holler at me, hit me up. I got a lot of things coming up. My podcast, don't forget my radio show. Y'all go to Zeno and get that Zeno app, Zeno. Get the app, go on the search button and pull up Big Picture Radio. WGMB 93.9. That's my new radio station. Y'all go up there. We be have a few topics to talk about, and we be going over a few things. But we like to have fun with it. We like to play hot music. We like to give new artists a chance, like other radio stations don't give artists a chance to express put their music out. But we working with new artists, and but we still playing the hot signed artists as well. So y'all go up there, check that out. We got a lot of things in the making, man. Y'all don't forget my artist, Carson James. Y'all need some hot beats, hit me up. My producer, Spitter Fargo, one of the hottest in the game. Y'all about to hear him. Oh yeah, and Carson James' new single coming out with Luke Nasty. We doing that. That's coming soon. Just signed with Empire. We got a few things, man. Like I said, I'm gonna get back at y'all. I'm gonna check some more comments and whatever y'all feel like y'all want to get at me at, get at me, man. We can have conversations all day. But we're gonna do some negative so we can turn the negative into a positive conversations as well. So your boy Big Bootsie, I'm out. But hit me up. 1.